and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events, and we've got a roller coaster ride in those temperatures. It was pleasant on Sunday. It's going to be pleasant on Monday, and then the bottom falls out in these temperatures. And I want to stress again that this is nothing that's out of the ordinary. It's just going to be our first freeze of the season, the end of the growing season for many locations. Some areas in northern Arkansas, they've already had a frost and freeze, but much of central and southern Arkansas has not. This is going to be it. Now, the average first freeze in Little Rock is November 14th, and so I think we're going to have ours November 13th. So it's almost right on cue. Also, right here on the Arkansas Weather Blog, I want to mention that we are about to kickstart our winter weather contest for 2013-2014. I've gathered some nice prizes. I haven't calculated the value of all the prizes. I guess I could do that in my mind, but it's several $100s worth of prizes. Several hundred? A few hundred. I'd say a few $100s worth of prizes. There's about 4 or 5 of them. I'm still putting it all together. So I'll be launching that this month on the Arkansas Weather Blog. You've got to get your entries in, and then we follow it all winter long. Now let's talk about this cold air. It is going to come with wind chill values that are going to drop into the teens and 20s. We're talking about even snowflakes and sleet pellets across northern Arkansas. No accumulations. All right. I'm going to use it's now one of my new favorite sites for looking at model data. It's weatherbell.com, subscription-based. But I'm going to take you through some of this right now. And I'm going to go with the GFS model for now. It doesn't do a bad job in the short range. We'll start at, first of all, you can see high pressure. There it is. Return flow. You got east-southeasterly winds coming in. The front, this is, by the way, let me see. This is at midnight tonight, Sunday night. But let's just keep on going. There's the front. This is at midnight Tuesday morning. And the thing, you're wondering, okay, Todd, this just looks like a bunch of black lines. You see these black lines here? It just looks like gook. Yeah, that's official meteorological term. Those are isobars, and they're measured in millibars, 1026, 1028, 1030, 1032, 1036, 1038. Notice how they get higher and higher and higher the further north you go, until you reach a center of Canadian high pressure, which is located towards the north. Now, what's happening is this is showing you that pressure gradient, and what's happening is the atmosphere is trying to equalize itself out, but there's such enormous buildup of high pressure, which is cold air that's on the move, and so whenever you have these black lines, these isobars that are tightly packed, that means you've got a lot of wind. It can also show you where the frontal boundary is located, and it's entering central Arkansas right around midnight, at least the northern ends of central Arkansas. The green, that shows you where there's been some precipitation, very light stuff. It's showing maybe 1/100 of an inch of precipitation of rain over the past 6 hours. There's your 35-degree line in blue. There's the 32-degree line. Those blues, that's snow. Those peaches, that's freezing rain. Have I made sense here? I hope so. All right, so this is at 6 a.m. Let's jump forward, 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. The front's through. Notice how we have those tightly packed isobars. High pressure is located to the north. And remember, it flows out of that high clockwise. So we're getting an east-northeasterly wind, basically an east-northeasterly wind into the state. There's the 32-degree line. Here's the 35-degree line across northern Arkansas. And yeah, it's even showing a little bit of blue and peaches. That, indeed, is maybe a couple snowflakes, snow flurries, and maybe a sleet pellet. It's not going to be a big deal, but it's there. And then it's gone. This is at noon, and it's just windy, and it's getting colder outside. We're talking about temperatures in the 40s. Look at that snow out there in portions of Tennessee. But it's just getting windy and cold. And let's go here. Now, here's Wednesday morning. This is when we're expecting that first freeze. This is at 6 o'clock. There's the center of the high pressure, 1039 millibars. That's very high. Look at that 32-degree line. It's way down deep into the heart of Texas. Louisiana kind of sticks up there in the northeastern areas of Louisiana, then back down to the Gulf Coast near Mobile. So we're north of that freezing line, and it is just, it's in the 20s. Let me tell you. And then it starts to move away. This is Thursday, and notice that the high pressure moves away, and with that clockwise flow, we get a return flow, so we begin to warm back up. Okay, let's talk about temperatures here. And this is taking temperatures just off the surface. Let me go here. This is Monday at noon. We're in the mid-60s. I know these numbers are hard to read, but 69 down here in Union County. We got 63, 64 in Pulaski County. So the cold air, you can barely see the leading edge of it entering Kansas. Again, this is at noon on Monday. And then here's the leading edge of it at midnight, right through northern Arkansas, entering the northern sections of central Arkansas. So it's temperatures by midnight, according to this, are still in the 50s, but across the border of Missouri, it's in the 30s. This is, again, midnight on Tuesday morning. The front is entering the northern sections of central Arkansas. This is Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. You're waking up Tuesday morning, and it's showing 42 to 43 degrees throughout Pulaski County. It's around 30 to 32 across northern Arkansas and in the 50s, mid-50s across southern Arkansas, so you'll be the last to see it. Let's go 48 hours out. This is noon on Tuesday, 44 degrees in central Arkansas. It's only in the 30s across northern areas of the state. Still some low to mid-50s across the south, but you're beginning to cool down. Here's Wednesday morning at 6 o'clock. Everybody's in the 20s. I see tons of 28s and 29-degree temperatures all throughout Arkansas. And look at the northwest corner of the Ozarks. This area here maybe low to mid-20s. And there will be a little bit of a wind chill factor, especially Tuesday evening. Those winds will start to die down. And by noon on Wednesday, so now we're into the middle of the week, it's still only 44 degrees. So we have sunshine, but it's not really warming us up much. 44 degrees throughout central Arkansas. Closer to that area of high pressure, northeastern Arkansas, 42 degrees at noon. And in Union County, El Dorado, at noon on Wednesday, 46 degrees. Thursday morning. Okay, we're doing a little bit better. Remember that Arctic high is starting to slip on off towards the east. The core of the colder air is across Tennessee now. We're talking about 20s there. We're starting to get a little bit of a return flow. We're 31 degrees. Whew, what a warm up. 20s across the north. Still another morning, I think, Thursday morning, where we're going to be at or below freezing. You can see the warm up across the plains. Okay, so that's at 90 hours. Now we're out to noon. On Thursday, we're in the upper 40s. It shows 48 degrees, and we cool back down. Let me go back to this model here. This is, again, this is the GFS. I just want to show you. On Friday, we start to see moisture returning, and rain chances are going to be on the increase. It's going to warm up. And look at this on Saturday. It's showing scattered showers, maybe even a thunderstorm or two. This is Saturday at 6 o'clock. Low pressure forming out here in southeastern Colorado, and just plenty of Gulf of Mexico. So we're talking about lots of clouds by the end of the week and decent rain chances by next weekend. Are you worn out? Whew, 7 minutes and 45 seconds so far. I've gone past my allotted time, haven't I? Anyway, so you get the point. We are going to get a good batch of cold air. It is in and it is out. We get a return flow. Moisture comes back, and it looks like next weekend it could rain. Now, beyond that, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tease here. Beyond that, I think that there's actually another decent chance for another blast of cold air maybe a week from tomorrow. Very long range. I'll keep you posted. Don't forget to follow on Twitter, KATV_weather, Facebook, you can follow there as well. And, of course, right here on the Arkansas Weather Blog. I'll start up that winter weather contest soon. Thank you so much for getting your information right here on the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.